Health.
We are live. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Girls Night In. We're here with Amber and Wonder Lady, and Nadine will be here in a minute. She's having technical difficulties, so please stand by. How y'all doing today, girls?
Good.
I'm good.
Amber's looking smashingly gorgeous today.
Yeah, I love that look.
She dressed up for us, man. I'm excited.
That's great.
Who we got in the chat? Grumpy's over there. Hi, Grumpy. And B is there. Hi, B. Who else we got? Y'all sound off and share it out. Hit the thumbs up and all that kind of stuff. Greg's here. Hi, Greg. Good
We're
time.
lucky.
So it's Saturday, and I've had the day to myself. And y'all already know this, but I have treated myself like a fucking queen all day. It's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cat attack. We know that sound.
he just used me as a napkin.
Oh.
He just wiped his drooly face across my cheek.
Ew.
Ew.
It's gross.
Ew.
B says, by the way, Amber is super hot with that new hairdo. Sorry, Ed. Just true. Well, Ed knows. Why are you apologizing to him?
Right.
He knows she's hot. He's one lucky motherfucker. That's all I got to say about it.
Yeah. I mean, she's gorgeous. We can see.
Yes.
Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful hair, beautiful face.
It's like, y'all stop doing that. Yeah, my neighbors are partying on their back porch. Faye said I should go out and brush the dogs. I'm not
That's
eating
a
them.
good idea. I'm gonna say.
But they got more dogs than I do. It probably wouldn't even faze them. So.
Well, next time you cut anyone's hair, just keep it outside. Put it in like an empty 5-gallon bucket with a lid, and when they're doing something, just take the lid off.
I usually put it in my garden, so it ends up being good fertilizer, but it also keeps critters away.
I didn't know that.
Like people. Well, I don't know if it actually works, but it will definitely.
I think if you're gonna do it as a scent marker, pee on it.
Not peeing on my veggie garden.
Nitrogen.
And ammonia that will kill it.
Well, no, ammonia turns into nitrogen.
Okay, I don't chemistry very well. All the chemistry I got, I learned in beauty school, so there's that.
But not gonna say it. No, it's a taboo word for me tonight.
No, there's no, that we're not putting that pressure on you. There's no taboo words.
There is for I.
Whatever the fuck makes you.
You haven't said it. I'm doing it.
Well, it was my fault. I said it first last time, so I can't be mad at anybody.
I broke my I get to do nothing but positive talk for a month, and then January 6th comes and
Right.
I'm
dead. Yay, Doorknob Head is here.
I'm sitting there looking like Chunk the gopher after it's eaten bok choy. I've got the foam like at my knees as I'm screaming at my computer screen. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're beating a police officer with a goddamn flag! Fucking flag! I'm screaming. I'm like, oh well, yeah. My positivity thing is boo.
Hi, Shadow Kitty.
There he is.
So I'm going to restart this try to be positive thing in February.
It's a shorter month. Hopefully it works.
Well, it also is one of those leap years, so it's not as short as it usually is. It's a compromise month.
It's not a leap year.
Is it?
No.
Wasn't that last year?
Leap year, it's an odd numbered year.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Oh dear.
Pretty damn sure. But that's too much pressure if I think about it. Trying to be positive all the time is really kind of unrealistic. You should try to be positive more often than not. That would be my goal. Some things
Yeah.
don't deserve a positive response. And if you just need to respond to something and you can't do it positively, just do it anyway, I guess. That's not my style, but you shouldn't shackle yourself such because I don't think that's healthy.
I'll do what I want.
You what to do?
I'll shackle myself if I want. Don't kink shame me.
Oh, my-
I got you.
I love Chunk the Gopher, by the way. Thank you for sharing that with me because that's one of my favorite things.
I love Chunk the Gopher.
Yes, I am drinking out of a 2-liter bottle. It's mine.
And she'll do what she wants. Yeah.
It's going flat.
Okay. Can does anyone know? Name the kitten. Name that kitten.
Oh yeah, on the screen. Wait, let's make her a little big. Oh, sorry. Make it a little bigger.
Well, you could be wrong. So name that kitten.
Hi, baby.
Precious.
What are you drinking,
My
Amber?
precious.
Same as last week. Caramel vodka with apple cider.
What? We got no takers? I don't know the cat's name. Come on.
They can't even make stuff up. They're so
Like, y'all been coming long enough. You know the cat's name.
they can't
Are
even.
you really a fan if you don't know Face Cat's name? Yay, Nadine is back.
Hi.
Hi, honey.
Fiona! He got it right!
Yay.
Yay.
Yay! It, it's like, are the feet normal? There's one, and the other hint is, does it have a white nose? Yes.
Can we hear you, Nadine?
Pardon?
Ha,
Yes.
there she
Good.
is.
All right.
You
We'll
sound
take
Okay.
great.
Okay.
You
Okay. Good.
sound
Good.
great.
Okay. Good.
Louise.
So, annoyed as oh.
You're snicking rubber frickin'.
Wow.
So I'm in a
Calm.
really good mood today, in case y'all couldn't tell. Just in case you couldn't tell. Lipstick on. That's when you know I'm happy.
Yay!
Ah. See, I put lipstick on when I'm gonna go tell someone off.
That's powerful. I would too. Yep. If I was going to tell someone off, I would go full diva contour and everything.
Yes.
Not
My
Any
lips are a little thin for makeup.
anyone like I think the advice I'm gonna give
Hi,
now
Philip.
is gender neutral, so it's for everybody, like everybody,
Cool.
everybody who wears undergarments. Okay,
Oh man.
like if you are going commando all the
Well, I did
time,
today.
okay, fair enough. But if you are gonna break up with someone, gonna have a fight with somebody, gonna ask for a raise, you wear your fanciest undergarments.
I got some with polka
You
dots.
will feel like $1 million, and you will be able to look anyone in the eye, and you'll be thinking they're red or whatever color you prefer, or that I've got a superhero logo on my ass, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, yeah. You will be able to make eye contact knowing that they don't know about what you're wearing. It is empowering. And you can teach your children that, or someone else's children that they're having a bad day, they need their good undergarments on.
Yep. Wear your favorite panties. You'll feel better.
Yeah, exactly. You wear your fanciest. Your fanciest.
Oh my gosh, these dogs are crazy. The puppies have no issue with the puppy dog door anymore. They're just like boom and boom and boom. They don't even glitch anymore. They just hit it and fly out it. Like, oh my gosh.
Oh.
And then there's a ramp outside because it drops down to the porch a little bit. And so they're up the ramp, hit the door, and just fly inside the door.
Do you know how happy that makes me?
What, that my dogs fly?
Yeah. I
It's
love
fun to
that.
watch.
Yeah, they're happy dogs.
Well, the old dog that we actually made the ramp for won't use the ramp.
Mm.
She squishes in beside it, like walks up next to the ramp and kind of goes around and goes over and then comes in the dog door. That's if
Aw.
the barking she does for about 10 minutes doesn't get someone to come and just open the damn door for her.
Oh.
And I've tried to put her on, okay, look, this is for you. Step on the ramp and you can go in. And she just will not have it, is not having it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But speaking of underwear, I actually feel more powerful when I'm not wearing any because I feel like I'm balking the system or something.
Really?
I do. Like I've been running around all day with no brassiere on. I went and picked up food and like people saw me in public and stuff. And I was like, I don't care if I jiggle. I don't care if I sag. You can kiss my old ass,
See, I
Oh,
don't feel
wow.
empowered when I would go commando.
Well, I can't go like full commando. Like not wearing drawers is not an option for me. That's completely uncomfortable. To me. Like things with seams and jeans and like I don't understand how I don't even understand how women can wear a thong, much less go with none. Because it's like, ow.
Whoa.
Oh.
It's pheasant, doorknob head. It's pheasant that Nadine plucks. Not goose.
Ah,
Yeah, it's amazing.
we can't call him Goose. And if he reads that, he might think, "What? I thought I was the only bird in her life."
Mhm.
We can't have that kind of confusion.
Yeah. Grumpy put it in the chat. I was going to tell you, Lynn is spoiled. When we first got her, she had a ramp to get up on the bed. Now she has a set of stairs because her legs are a little longer.
Right.
And she'll demand to use them. Now she can get up on the bed without them. But if I move them when I'm cleaning, I better put them back or she will sit down there and demand. The little queen bee will demand those steps go back.
That's my girl. My little in training.
Oh, she's a diva.
She is.
Yes. Yes. And her sister is like the tomboy. She wants to wrestle and fight and bite with the boys and bark at the boogers of people outside the fence and every noise Nat farts and she's like you know. And the other two are just kind of they're boys. They're dumb. They're just I'm a dog. Let's
We,
go play. Let's go dig a hole. Let's chew something up. They're
yeah,
just total dog mental. But yeah, the girls are special. The girls of that litter are very special.
we have a request from Grumpy Old Dude.
We do.
Amber, you're supposed to tell us and an audience about the birds at the bus depot.
Okay.
Ooh.
We were out walking around. We were passing the bus depot. And you could hear the birds just like chirping away, like super loud and screechy. And I was like, that's right. Pull her tail feathers and make her like it.
Oh,
Chirp to me, baby, chirp.
oh my!
Everybody walking around outside thought it was funny. I'm just saying.
I love it. I love
That's
it.
great.
I got a scarf from Nadine,
You
but
got a-
Josiah had to mail it,
Mhm.
Oh.
and I wore it a few times. And I never noticed he messed with it. I had it on the counter, and Fiona and Finn are losing their minds. I'm like, what? And I look, and there's a feather in there. And the cats are like, give me the feather! And I'm like, no.
It's mine.
And when I'm not wearing it, I have to protect that thing by keeping it in the freezer, Nadine. I keep that scarf that you made me in the freezer to make sure that my cats don't destroy it.
Oh my God. Excuse me 1 second. I'll be back.
It's in a special place.
That's hilarious. It's awesome.
Oh, it is
Well,
awesome. It's very awesome. It's a beautiful scarf. It's better than like stuff that you buy at the store. It's gorgeous.
oh, good.
But there's a feather in it. And the cats are like, give me.
Oh my.
Oh, I have to tell you what happened to me at the dollar store.
Tell me.
My headset's creaking it. I do not
Well,
like
I already sort of mentioned it in the chat, but I got to tell you, because it was great. I
Tell
go
me.
to my local Family Dollar. I'm calling them out, Family Dollar. And I walked in, and I'm walking around, and like, there's no music playing or anything. There's nothing going on. It's just normal. Like when you go in the store, it's normal. There's nothing usually playing on the speakers. And all of a sudden, really loud, it comes blasting out of the speakers, this country music singer. I sort of recognized the voice, but I couldn't tell you who it was. It might have been George Strait or somebody that I'm really familiar with, because it's like, I know that voice. Who is that? But it was the blood, the blood, the blood of the lamb, and I'm washing and taking a bath in the blood. And I was just like, oh my God, really? And it didn't stop there. And I was like, okay, I can deal with this. I can deal with this. I'm just getting this thing, and I can get out of here. And then I go around the thing to the line, and the line is this freaking long, and even longer because we're all social distancing, right? So go through the line, and I'm walking through, and wait my turn, and wait my turn, and now we're all fly away, oh Gloria, fly away, and it's just as loud and intrusive as I've ever heard music in a store before. And so I get up there, and there's a guy behind me not wearing a mask, and he hollers, "Ain't you got any more checkers?" Because he was actually having to wait his turn for something. And, guys around here just don't do that. And I just turned around and I smiled, although he didn't see it because I was wearing my mask. And I said, "It'll be okay, Snowflake. You'll get your turn." And he's like, "I don't know what you're talking about. No damn snowflake. You need to mind your own business." And I was in my mask. I'm just like grinning. I'm like, don't laugh out loud. Don't laugh. And so the manager, now this manager of the store, I've dealt with her for many years. She's been there a long time, and she's one of those that regularly wishes me a blessed day. Have a blessed day. We can't just have a regular nice day or take it easy or see you later. It's have a blessed day. I don't usually just bother because whatever. And she comes over and opens up the other register, and she's like, "I can take the next person here." Well, it was technically my turn. I was like, "You know what? This guy right here is in a real big hurry. You just let him go first." And then I walked over to the other checker because it was my turn anyway, right? And I tell the guy behind the counter, I was like, "Y'all really need to rethink your music choices, because this is really creepy. Walking around here and listening to music about blood, bathing in blood is weird. It's just weird." And I get it from the perspective of it, but it's weird.
Not very hygienic either.
It's definitely not hygienic.
I grew up in the age of AIDS, so I really don't recommend that, by the way. We want soap and water and hand sanitizer, but blood, no thank you.
Plus, if you bathe in the butter, it's a better preservative.
That's true.
And then you don't have to follow up with moisturizer.
It has special emollients to soothe burns also. So
there you go.
Especially in the
anyway, so the guy behind the counter is like with me. He's like, "Yeah," and he points to the lady at the other. He's like, "That's her. That she did that." She's the manager. And I was like, "Okay." I was just like, "Well, you might just say there's been a complaint. You just let her know I said something." And I went home and I thought about it. The more I thought about it, the madder I got. It's like, that's not fucking fair. It's just not fucking fair. It's a public place. If I wanted to hear that shit, I would go to a church. and hear that shit. Or I would turn on the local Jesus Saves channel and listen to it there. It's just like, no, just because you're the manager doesn't mean you get to shove your damn religion down everybody in the store's throat, regardless.
Yeah.
So first I tried to find their corporate page and couldn't find it. Was having trouble. I thought, screw this. I'm just going to call the store. I called the actual store and talked to the actual manager that had actually chosen the music for the day.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, I was in there shopping a little while ago, and all of a sudden, really loud over the speakers came the song about bathing in blood or something like that. I tried to act like I didn't know what the hell it was, but that's just me being demure. And it was, she says, what? I was like, yeah, there was some weird song about, but it was really loud. And is that the kind of stuff y'all don't usually play that in there? And she's like, you think play Christian music in the stores in, what was the word she used? Shit is, improper or something like that. Inappropriate. That's the word. Inappropriate. Is it inappropriate? I was like, well, yeah, actually I do. Because not everybody walks around with Jesus goggles on. And she goes, well, this is the first complaint I've had. I've actually had compliments on it. And I was like, I'm sure you have, honey. I'm sure you've had people in there going, oh, glory, listen to the music there for you. I'm not people, and yet I am a regular customer and will continue to be a regular customer if you heed my wishes here. And so it was, she's like, okay, well, I've never had a complaint before. And I was like, well, you're having one now. And, we don't all get to walk around with Jesus goggles on. That was my favorite thing that I said. And she's like, all right, then. And I said, okay, just wanted to let you know it was inappropriate. And she's like, okay, you have a blessed day. Shut the fuck up.
I'm still like, how is sitting there bathing in blood this, like just the thought of it in general, like even that's just wrong.
I just wanted that my kids weren't in there, and I didn't have them to say, Granny, why are they singing about blood? Because I would have had to explain it in front of all those people in a way that they didn't want it explained.
Actually, that might have, because they believe that being cannibals is good.
Well, I got to be careful what I say around here for real, because they will actually kick me out of the store.
Yeah,
you with a cross going, demon, be gone,
Yeah, and you're the strange one, but they're talking about.
And it's not the cross I'm scared of; it's the person. That's the crazy fucker behind the cross that scares me. It ain't the God or nothing that it supposedly represents. It's the crazy fucker behind it. That's like, get out.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, like, come on, like bathing in blood. Like, come on, just
blood.
You take that out of the religious context, and any other sense, they would have a conniption.
I mean, what was that? Queen Catherine something?
No.
Bathed in butter or blood?
Elizabeth Bathory.
Yeah,
thank you. I could not remember for the life of me.
I had the name. She said it earlier, and I couldn't remember it now either.
Yeah. Queen Elizabeth did it, and we had a fit. Nobody liked it.
Yeah, and like you.
But that was people blood. That wasn't the sacrificial blood of the lamb.
Even though the lamb was a people. Even though the lamb was a people.
I had a problem with the orthodontist office one time. She said something about the pandemic or whatever, and I was like, yeah, and I'm just sick and tired of hearing people tell me, well, I'm covered in the blood, I'm not going to get sick. And she's like, oh, well, I'm covered in the blood. I was like, that's weird, that's creepy. She goes, what do you mean blood? I was like, well, we don't believe in the blood cult, we just don't do that in our house. She goes, what blood cult? There's still blood cults. I said, human sacrifice and stuff just doesn't work for me and my family. And she's like, there's no human. I was like, was Jesus not a human sacrifice, you stupid
Exactly.
And then her eyes kind of glazed over, and she was just like,
wait a minute.
I suppose, She's
like, my robot programming is not taking over this debate.
Next time you're in there, next time in there, you got to sing some Holly Near.
Holly Near.
I ain't afraid of your Yahweh. I
Oh, that
ain't
one, yes. Okay.
afraid of your Allah. I ain't afraid of your Jesus. I'm afraid of what you do in the name of your God.
Yes, I remember that one. Yeah. That's a
Yeah,
good song too.
exactly. Because they do awful fucked up things in that names,
Right.
and including thinking that sacrifice is okay as long as it's in the
Tons.
name of Jeebus.
Well, how many people on January 6th are sitting there going, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus? You know, I love my country, USA, USA. Oh, by the way, hand me the flag. I have a police officer I need to beat to death.
Yeah.
Exactly. He doesn't agree with me, so we're
Yeah.
gonna. It's okay to
Yeah.
hands.
Yes, Hans. P.S. Hans is here. We haven't seen you in a while.
I'm
I
a
see
bird on
that.
a beach.
Hmm?
I'm not a bird in the hand, but I'm a bird on the beach.
Bird on the beach. Life's the beach and then you die.
Doorknob Head wants to know the name of that song.
I'm typing it, and also
Oh.
the lady who the name of the lady who sings it. I bought it on iTunes just to give her some money.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's cool.
Good.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't afraid by Holly Near. Gotcha. Good song.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It's a very well done
Stuck in my sweater.
little ditty.
What you doing, Nadine?
I'm stuck in my sweater.
Well, you know, I wasn't about to say anything because I didn't want you to take it as kink shaming, but
I was stuck in my sweater. I was trying to get my sweater off because it was too hot. Amazingly enough. But of course, now my shoulders are too cold, because I eat right.
Harmonic Command says that's bigoted. It's okay for Christians to bath in blood, but when a vampire does it, suddenly it's a monster.
I know, right? Like,
we should start the popcorn cult. We
The only
really
thing
should
away
with the
from it is
bathe in the
because it's
butter.
fucking
With
imaginary.
the
in the
bathe
butter,
in the butter.
bathing
We
in
really
butter.
need to start the popcorn cult. So we're
Oh,
gonna be bathed in the butter.
I don't know. I watched a video by somebody there the other day, and they were eating popcorn in it, and I was so hangry because I stopped eating popcorn because it's full of lots and lots of carbs, and I just ate so much of it, and it's like, oh, I can't. I shouldn't eat popcorn anymore, and now I really want popcorn, and
I'm gonna eat popcorn if I want to eat popcorn. I just won't eat a lot.
I eat a lot. Like if popcorn's in the house, I eat all the popcorn until all the popcorn's gone. Then I
No,
Ah.
I don't have any polar bears yet, but I'll let you know if they show up.
Why does everybody shame the kink? I like that band.
I do too.
Kinks. Oh my
Come
goodness.
bathing. The butter is so free and so I don't know,
Warm.
greasy.
Well, it has to be warm or it would be solid, so it's got to be warm butter.
Well, it's really if you're gonna bathe in it, sure you can melt it, but some people want to just stand by the sink and rub a stick against themselves. You know, it's fine.
I'm gonna have to try that because the only time I ever got butter rubbed on me is when I got a burn, and Mama go, "Come here," and she'd grab you and rub butter on it.
So you've already been bathed in the butter. You're saved. You're saved.
Yes.
hallelujah,
Glory!
glory.
I got a downvote on my channel. How cool is that?
Did you awesome?
Oh my! What? What? What?
What?
Fantastic.
What happened?
I'm doing happy dance.
Everybody hit a thumbs down. That's great. That makes me
Oh
happy.
my
Unless they did
goodness!
it by mistake, like
Was
I've
it
done before. I've
something
hit
I
them.
said?
I finally pissed somebody off on the internet. That's awesome. I never do that. That's freaking cool, man.
It's probably my fault. I'm being targeted at the moment.
Oh, sure. You took all the credit for my downvote, Faye.
Yeah, there.
No, seriously, I'm being targeted right now, and I'm very uncomfortable.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's drawing a target on you?
Oh no, no, no! I'm not saying any details because I do not want it to be worse than it already is.
Oh, that sucks.
I can make them disappear.
I only wish.
But
I don't know.
can.
I don't know who they are. I
Oh.
have my ideas, but it's either that or it's some random sicko.
Well, thank you, whoever it was, because any, thumb up or thumb down, YouTube don't give a shit. It's activity, and they put me up in the list because you did it. Thank you.
Exactly.
Hey,
And I'm sorry, there's no content on my damn channel right now, so because I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't affect channels that are really, really, really small in any way,
Yeah.
shape, or form.
I
Exactly.
have seen Last Tango in Paris, and I do not remember what Marlon Brando did with the stick of butter.
Oh,
I do remember the false teeth, though.
I've not seen that movie.
I don't know that movie.
Do not watch it near children.
No,
Oh,
Brando in
okay.
it.
Not child friendly. I need a drink. Oh,
Somebody get a drink. Bartender.
Oh, grumpy old dude, the person who is targeting me right now, really has no idea that I'm on to him.
Oh.
And if he is listening, he can go fuck himself.
If you don't know who it is, how do you know it's a him?
Oh, because that's their make pretend thing right now. If this is a female, then she is pretending to be male at the moment.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of that going on lately.
it's
Oh, it went where the sun don't shine. Well, they bathe in the butter.
well, I suppose if you're
Lube is
constipated,
important.
I've done worse things to a turkey.
Yeah, exactly.
I have done worse things to a turkey.
I've started a beer can up a chicken's ass, so stuck it in the
That's
oven.
awesome.
Yeah, in the oven. That was one tasty drunk ass bird.
And everyone at the table was happy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's just
cold
got
outside.
so weird. Oh, but I am going to be making my own cat treats tonight. So,
Cool.
or at least I'm going to attempt
has a
it.
dehydrate setting.
So I never got a good answer. Is that how catnip is made? You plant cats in planters and
Oh,
make
Yes.
catnip.
no.
Yes.
No, you get cat grass, but not catnip. If it was catnip, they'd be eating themselves all the time.
Well, they come out of the pot and they bite you. You make them leave the pot, and they will be like, "I gotta bite you." Oh, by the way, I got attacked twice today. Once by Finley, the other time by Fiona.
Do you guys
got attacked?
He had
We're
said,
gonna teach them pussy some manners.
Well, Finley at least made sense. He wanted whatever I had in my hand because he didn't know what it was. So he danced up and he tried to wrestle my pen out of my hand. She just was like, "I'm going to smite your arm."
Smite.
And I'm like, "What are you practicing for? The apocalypse?"
You've been smitten.
I have.
By a mitten. Oh my goodness. We're just a little sassy tonight, ain't we?
it's all that blood and stuff.
Butter.
Butter and blood.
You like butter. Parquet.
Yeah. Bread and butterflies.
My goodness. I'm glad I didn't do anything with eyeliner tonight because it's not going to be gone.
Oh,
Doorknob head. She has two.
I have coffee now, so I should be making
Pussies.
really funny faces.
Plural. Faye has two pussies.
Yeah.
well, what is it? technically be 3.
What? Say that again. You were muffled.
Who?
Oh, it's a cat trying to suffocate you. Is that what's going on over there? That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on.
He just
You ain't got his butt in your face.
No, that was Nadine laughing. That wasn't me.
Oh. I'm sorry, I'm all leaky now because y'all made me laugh so hard that I cough. When I cough, everything starts to run. Eyes run, nose run, ears run, everything. I'm leaking. God damn it. Anyway.
That
So
Faye
yeah.
has 2 and I have none. How's that fair? Doorknobs.
3? What do you mean 3?
I have genitals.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
I've got special soap for it and everything. It's called a feminine wash.
Is it Oxybad? Still got bleach in it.
No, I don't bleach that.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome.
Come here.
I know there
Come
is
say hi.
a special bleach made for crotch areas, but I don't do that.
Say
Hi,
hi,
Ellen.
everybody.
Oh,
My
oh my
baby.
God, she's so cute. She looks so
Aww.
much like Peanut. Oh my goodness, so
Mama's
sweet.
babies, aren't you?
Good girl.
You are a good girl. You're kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Little Texas twister. She does. She runs
Tornado
in
pup.
circles.
She's definitely a tornado pup. Had there not been a tornado, she would have not been conceived. So
Yeah. Because she just runs. When she gets the zoomies, she'll start in the living room, run out to the kitchen, do like 3 or 4 circles, circle her way through the dining room, shoot straight into the living room, do some circles.
you've got to get some video of that.
Cracks me up.
Like mine will go out the door because I've got that weird playground dome thing in the backyard that the kids climb on, and they just run circles around it, just chasing each other around and around until one of them decides to cut through the middle, and then it's like, okay, who can't get me? I'm in here now. You know, they love doing. Little weirdo.
You know what we need to do? We need to start like figure out how, well, since you're in Texas, you're the one person needs to consent thing. So we need to use your phone and we need to call places like Family Dollar and Walmart and be like, hey, can you clean your store? You know, we need to make those phone calls and just put them on YouTube and just be like, hey, I don't want to bathe in the blood. How come your store is advertising bathing in blood?
Well, I did find the Family Dollar website later, and I sent them. They had a little thing for like a feedback, and I sent them my feedback. Mentioned the store number and the manager's name and everything, and I'm excited about the next time I go in there and see what happens.
Yeah.
I may have just shat where I ate, but I don't care.
You know,
well, have a blessed day.
Yeah. Like, okay, religious songs is songs, but sitting there blasting any music for one is not cool.
Right.
Well, I could have busted out with like "Shout at the Devil" too from Motley Crue. Been shout, shout, shout at the devil. You know, it could have just scared the hell out of everybody in there, but that would have been inappropriate.
Yeah,
well, it's kind of like that Billy Connolly joke.
What? Say again.
That Billy Connolly joke, where he's like, Christians, rock and roll is not for you. It's not me. He is my savior. Rock and roll is, I am the devil and I want a fucking mother.
Yes, that's exactly right. Yes.
Sorry. It's Nadine. My apologies. I interrupted.
Living a thug life.
No worries.
And
I
then there's
just
like scarred up boobies next to it. I don't understand. But okay.
I don't get how, anybody can see a song about bathing in blood as this great thing. Like
Yeah.
any 5 seconds of thought has to go into, or less, less seconds of thought, hopefully, but 5 seconds of thought into what the song's saying is actually bathing in blood. And whether it's lambs, like who bathes in a lamb's blood? Like these days, like, nah, I ain't gonna slaughter a lamb just to bathe in its blood. Like that's just psychotic.
Yeah,
Right.
this
And
isn't the
I'm
Middle Ages anymore.
I'm a meat kind of
Good
person.
thing, Grumpy.
So yeah, I'm just still stuck on bathing in blood is a great song.
And
I
it was
think
the first one that came on too. Like that was the first thing that started playing out of this dead silence was "Power in the Blood." I'm like, oh my god!
oh,
This wasn't even Christian like rock or any kind of this was fucking hymns.
Yeah,
Okay, with a
yeah.
guy and the guitar singing, "Wow, fly away, oh glory, wow, fly away." You know that kind of singing through their nose crap. I'm like, no, 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 not today.
well, imagine
No.
this. What Christianity or Christians, if there are any listening, please consider this. You get a love letter from somebody and you don't know them. You've never met them. They've never been viewed in your life. And they go, I love you so much. I'm going to die for you. And then you can bathe in my blood for the rest of your life. And my blood will protect you from everything. You will go to the police and turn that in as evidence.
Exactly.
That is not love. That is I've got a letter. Oh, I need protection. Help.
Help! I've
Yeah,
got
or
a
at least,
stopper.
I'm concerned that this person's actually going to send me their blood because they just killed themselves, and yeah,
I'm worried.
you might want to check on them and put them away for like ever. just a suggestion.
Well, when I read things like God loves me so much he died for me, I'm like, oh, you must be in a really dysfunctional relationship right now.
Mm.
Uh, at the very best, though, Jeebus only knew the people that he was around in the
Yeah,
day.
right?
Like
Way to go,
when
Faye. You're the one that made it creepy. No.
Hey, that's the way I read that shit.
you know, no person alive today. Immediate, like I'm thinking 5, 10 generations back would have ever met the guy. So you know,
Yeah.
Mm.
at the very least, if he was real, it would have been like way the fuck back there, and even then, it would have
Uh-huh.
been creepy, I'm sure. Like, come on.
Can you imagine?
Oh,
It's like watching little kids eat animal cookies.
yeah.
Like Christians praying because they're like, oh, I want the horse. I love horses. I'm like, oh, I love you. I love you. Ah!
Jump.
Really, you love horses so much you're gonna bite its fucking ass off so that you can watch its expression as you devour the rest of the cookie.
Mhm.
It's like, oh, look at this cute giraffe.
Ah!
What are you talking about kids
You know,
for? I do that last night. Jesus.
I
Yeah,
see.
were you
Kind of
making
like
eye
my.
contact, or did you snap the head off so you could stare at it as you watch the rest of the body? And, like, eat the rest of the body? Like, how?
No,
I always start in the middle so they have to witness the whole event.
Mm.
I always start at the butt so they can hear them screaming already.
Kind of reminds me of my Sabbath dog. She would play with her mice before she ate them. She'd play with them for a while and then be like, "Aw, it's not moving anymore." Chomp.
Yeah, anybody would play with the lizards to death. Just play with them until they would not move anymore.
Yeah, and then it's like, "Oh, my friend stopped moving." Look how far let
Apparently,
go.
Yeah.
apparently Xena likes to eat mice, but only from the head to the waist. So she leaves mouse pants for her parents everywhere.
Well, isn't that sharing? Isn't she sharing?
I see it as she doesn't want to eat the poopy part.
Yeah,
Because there's
I don't know.
mouse pants everywhere.
Hashtag mouse pants.
That's what we call it. That's what we call it.
Hashtag mouse
Oh,
pants.
jeez, that's hilarious.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
It's like I
Grumpy's
found
like,
another
"No,
pair of
I
mouse pants.
Jesus. Somebody needs to get him some medical help if he thinks he's Jesus. But yeah. I'd be
Well,
more inclined to believe he was Napoleon or something. At least Napoleon was a real person.
Yeah.
if you're
Yeah.
going to claim that you're Jesus or anybody, mythology, it's not like someone shows up at 40 and goes, "I'm Harry Potter and I've had a rough life." You know, you know. At least if you're going to claim you're Jesus, someone's going to pay for you.
Yeah,
That's all I'm going to say.
right. That's true.
Yep.
I can't imagine.
Oh, I've met some people. I met a guy who thought he was Peter Pan.
Oh,
Uh,
literally?
I know a woman who thinks that she believes in all the religious stuff, but she doesn't have a human soul. She has a unicorn soul.
Well,
I'm not joking. She's like, "Can anyone see my horn? Is
oh
it
dear.
showing today?"
wait now. What? I just wait now. Okay. What? I
Yeah,
uh,
she thinks she has
and
a
Team
unicorn
Daddy has
soul.
stopped working.
Yeah, that's someone that needs some real help.
Oh,
Right.
she's getting the real help, but that doesn't mean she doesn't think she has a unicorn soul. And you know how I took someone to the store today? They're
Uh,
they're they were saying they know I'm an atheist. They
right.
know. But they don't quite understand that I don't believe. She said, "Oh, bless your soul." And I said, "I don't have one." And she
Mhm.
goes, "Oh, don't say that about yourself. Of course you have one. You're a good person." I said, "No, really, I don't have one. It has nothing to do with being a good or bad person." And she goes, "Do you think you're going to hell?" I said, "I don't believe in that either. I don't believe in heaven. I don't believe in God. And I don't believe in the devil." And she
Right.
looks so confused.
Oh my
And
god.
and then she said something about ghosts, and I said, "And I don't believe in those either."
Yeah.
Wait.
I ain't afraid of no ghost. Ding, ding, ding.
Who you gonna call? Christ Buster.
No,
Well,
doorknob head, real help as in from secular counselors and
Yay!
a secular medical facility.
it's
Yay!
nice that y'all have those. We don't have any of those around here.
Oh wow.
All of ours are going to tell you Jesus can fix you. So it's not much
Oh.
point in looking for a therapist around here because they're going to pray for you. So,
Oh.
do you mind if I pray with you? Well, actually, I do mind. Can you not? Because that's
That is not helpful.
you. If you can't help me, you need to say so right now. If you need help from something else, then you can't help me. I need
Yeah.
someone who knows their job.
Yeah.
Your job is to do, not ask for someone else to do it.
Exactly. I need someone who is confident enough in their job that they don't have to ask imaginary peoples for help. Thank you.
Yes,
You know,
exactly.
it doesn't mean that you don't have to have a psychologist that believes in gob. You could believe in God, but anybody good at their job could separate the whole gob thing from their real life.
Or at least have respect for the person in front of them to help them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they don't believe, then sitting there like, I'll pray for you. They're like, oh, so you're not going to do a damn thing for me. Thank you. Have a nice day.
You're not even going to listen or think about my feelings or anything.
Right.
You're just going to offer me a platitude because
Yeah.
you don't know what to say. I understand.
Yeah.
Han sold his soul for 3 cents, 5 cents. It doesn't see much difference.
Who bought it? I want to know who bought it. They might want their money back.
I could buy all the souls for like 5 cents. That might be.
And she did ask me, what happens when you die? I said, you rot.
You rot in a hole in the ground, like most people. It's either that or you burn in fire because that's where you
Okay, Grumpy, I'll bite. Hell is a town. I know there's a town in the continental United States called Hell, right?
In Michigan.
Michigan. Okay, I didn't know where it was. So
Yeah.
we get it.
Is there skiing in hell? There's skiing?
There's
Michigan.
There's a
Michigan.
town in the U.S. called Newfoundland.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, what?
Yep.
No, that land was connected to the rest of the continent for a long time, It wasn't newfound.
Food. Yes.
A newly found land.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Like, I could see, finding an island and going, it's newfound, but like finding another piece of continental United States, it's just not newfound. Come on, like it wasn't.
We got Paris, Texas. What else do you get? I mean, come on. You ain't gonna look nothing like the real Paris, I promise.
Well, there are a lot of people who think that their whole world is like their backyard.
Mm-hmm.
And when they go to someone else's backyard, they're like, shit! Whoa!
Right?
Whoa! You have grass too?
I know.
Oh! I
here.
found a pebble. You have pebbles too? Oh! Oh! Oh my! Oh! Yeah. It's
The worst thing
down.
is that there's people actually like that. It's just Faye wasn't even exaggerating.
No.
I've got the tingles because I got myself all riled up.
Oh, I was working in Banff, Lake Louise, and I met people that are like, "It's summer here." I'm like, yeah, it's because it's summer. They're like, but you're north of the border. I'm like, yeah. They came up with freaking skis to go skiing in the middle of summer. Like it's 35 degrees outside. And they thought because we're north.
Nadine, I've had people drive up to me while I'm walking to the store and they go, how do we get into the park? And I just look at them and you're in the park. You're in the park. It's slightly smaller than the UK. It's that big. Look at a map. You're in the park. Sorry. I mean, shout. You're in the park. Where's the entrance to the park? You're fucking in it. You've been in it like from the south at least 2 hours in. And if you go north an hour and a half, you're going to reach Canada. So good luck.
Just pick a direction, stay in it, If you're looking for a certain part of the park, I might be able to help you, but you are in the park, technically. So,
are you looking for Lake Placid? I can help you there.
Yeah. Are you looking for somewhere in particular?
Do you want the Olympic Training Center? I can give you directions. But yeah, you're in the park.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Yeah. These people that were up in Banff where I was working looking to go skiing, like it's like they were from either Arizona or Texas.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
It's still warm here. What do we do?
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's summer. It's just
I
like that.
totally get that though,
And
because immediately if I think of Canada, I think cold. Like
I, I
it's
had
not.
to, I had to explain to
You
these
think
people.
cold? I think beer.
I think
I don't like beer.
I, I I had to explain to the people that the um, um, climate in Montana wasn't much different from here. We weren't that far north to
Yeah.
make a significant difference from, you know, like for the summertime. If it was maybe in
Well, I know
July
people.
or even May, it might have
Uh,
been a bit of snow left, but
I know people who have gone up a couple of our mountains here in July, thinking, "Oh, I can hike and blah blah blah. It'll be fine."
mhm,
And then they have to be rescued because they have hypothermia and they
mhm,
didn't plan. And I also know that sometimes in July it snows up there.
yeah,
But, it's like, "Oh, it's summer. I can hike all the way to the top of the mountain and back. I'll be fine."
oh,
No, you still have to wear hiking gear.
Aw,
You
look
still
at the
need
baby.
wool, and you still can freeze to death, you dumb fuckers.
yeah.
Stop coming here to die.
Oh
But
yeah, no, I get it. Like there was some like really high places in the Rockies, but the winds come up, the hot winds over the Pacific, so it's rarely like at least that area is rarely covered in snow at that time. Like there's a few rocky outcrops, but oh get the chin, get the chin. Oh.
oh,
What is she doing to that dog?
oh, someone's happy.
Mhm.
I was only scratching his belly.
Yeah.
Aw, so
Oh,
sweet.
Oh,
You
basically,
smell
this is
bad.
the embarrassing thing, Aptivus. That person who went up the mountain because it was summertime and thought they'd be fine is a local.
Oh,
Oh,
that's bad.
Local.
That's
eh,
real stupid right there.
yeah, that's pretty awful. Like if you know the area you're going in, but I mean these guys thought the second that they hit Alberta, they were going to be knee deep in snow. Like, and they drove 5 hours from the border to only find out there's still
Uh,
no snow. They thought the second they
Oh,
crossed the
I'm
border,
dying on the mountain. I had to sing that, Grumpy. I'm sorry. That
uh,
was great.
I
Oh,
don't know. I
man.
don't understand people. I really don't.
no.
It's summertime and I want to go find winter. Okay, you know that thing called the equator? Go south of that.
Yeah, pretty much. Just keep going south, and if you go south too far and reach the other equator, turn around and go back.
You know,
If you reach the equator again after you've gone around a while,
Yeah.
you missed it.
I don't understand how winter works. I just think it's north. No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no,
North equals
no,
south.
Yeah.
no, no, no.
Must be covered in the blood. Yeah. That was it.
It must-
Oh my goodness. Well, we started 3 minutes late, so I let us go 3 minutes over. But we've had a good time. I enjoyed talking to you ladies.
Thank
I
you for
always
giving
love
me
my
more.
Saturday.
Thank you for giving me more. I wanted more.
Mhm.
Thank you for yeah. I got more.
Yeah, we didn't have any real good reason for not starting on time. We just was fucking with y'all. So
Mhm.
No, it was to let Nadine like have
We
be able
tried
to catch
to
up.
wait
We
for her a
tried.
little bit.
Yeah, I was having technical difficulty.
Well, next week we'll be back on Nadine's channel, so y'all come over and watch. And
Uh-huh.
thank everybody for coming by. Say bye, y'all.